start ready.
And there we go. Well,
Is it live?
I think
Or
we're
is it
live.
Memorex? It could be Memorex.
It could be Memorex.
All right. Well, hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, owner of Winemaker from Mercury Wine, located in the heart of Alexander Valley in Geyserville, California, one of the most premium wine growing regions on
In
the
the world.
planet.
Yes.
Welcome to Happy Hour Live, where my brother Grady and I, we drink a little wine, we do some wine pairings, and most of all, we try to have a little fun.
We have a lot of fun, gosh darn it. I've noticed in the last several of our fun things. It's been a lot of fun.
I have live chat, but I don't.
We are not
live.
live.
Live chat, but not live face.
That's interesting because I see me.
There it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay,
Maybe
all
they
right.
were just
so there's a
having
little
a bit of-
delay because, you know,
That's-
these things were happening.
Yes, maybe. Oh
Yeah,
God,
who
maybe a
knows?
satellite went down.
Yeah, who knows? But
Who
it's
knows
so
what's going on?
Oh my God! Anyway, we've got all sorts of great things going on.
We do.
We're apparently live, so that's great. So we've managed to handle that.
Thank
Hopefully,
God.
that we're sounding great. And remember, 3 or 4 months ago, I sounded like Mickey Mouse.
That's right.
Hey, how's it going?
We were sniffing helium again.
It
It was just like high school. No,
Was it?
Was it like high school? I don't
Was
remember high
that
school.
what's going on?
I have no idea, really.
I don't know either. But, oh my gosh. So as you can see, we're inside today because unfortunately we do the daylight savings time thing where we
It's
save the
dark
daylight.
out there.
And we decided to have it be dark at night, which is terrible. I'd rather have it be light later, but
Oh, well.
that's a debate for some other time.
Yes,
But
exactly.
so we decided to move it inside tonight. And so as you can see, we're getting ready for, we've decided to blow past Thanksgiving and get ready for Christmas because apparently your mother is coming down for Thanksgiving.
Yes, she is.
And she would like to see the house decorated for Christmas.
She likes that. She
And
likes
we're going to
that.
be doing the lighted tractor parade,
Yes.
which is
She's
something we
gonna
need to
come
talk about. So she's coming down for that. So if we're going to spend, 3 weeks of our life getting the tractor and trailer all
Dolled up for
dolled
Christmas.
up for the tractor parade,
Yeah.
we might as well have the house ready to go as well.
And I'm glad you did because it looks so festive.
Well,
it looks awesome.
If you can see over there, we still have thousands of boxes out of things.
We've cleverly hidden the rest of them off camera.
We still have a little ways to go, but we do have the fireplace going, and
Yes.
it's starting to get a little cold, so we're getting
Completely warm right here.
into it.
I'm excited. I'm
which
always
is
excited
fantastic.
for the holidays.
So we're getting into holidays. We're getting into the holiday entertaining.
Entertaining is important. You gotta start
Entertaining's
planning now.
fantastic.
You gotta plan now because you don't want to not have the correct wine for all your favorite winos
Yes,
this
you
year.
want to think about the foods you're going to be serving.
Yes.
You want to think about the cheeses you're going to be doing.
Totally.
Anna, right off the bat, what's up?
Just right off the bat, Mike and Stacia wish you happy Veterans Day.
Oh, they're so
Thank you
awesome.
guys. Yes.
See you
For
soon.
those of you
Yeah.
that don't know, I
You spent some time in the
spent some
military.
time in the military. My grandfather ended up as a full-board colonel in the Air Force.
Yep.
My father was in the missiles.
Missile
in,
tech.
in Air Force as well, and
Yep.
I decided to go Navy to make them both
Crazy.
very upset with me. But at the
But you
time,
had
they
a lot
were.
of
I had a great time, and
You saw the world.
I did. I did get to go see some world and see
Cross
some
the equator?
going on. I did a few times. I am a shellback.
You are a shellback. That is so cool.
Yeah, we. What was kind of neat is actually on my 21st birthday, I crossed the equator 3 times. So technically, although I had nothing to celebrate with
Right.
as far as the finer things in life like
Yeah,
alcohol,
probably not.
but I celebrated my birthday 3
3
times.
times as you cross back and
As
forth.
we were chasing submarines around the Pacific.
That's so cool.
I did get to have 3 21st birthdays. I hope that doesn't technically tack on to how long I've been alive.
Right.
Because
Or
then
does
that would
it give
actually
you
put-
extra days?
I know, it technically puts me older than you. If
Whoa!
I did that.
That's kinda
And-
crazy.
And I'm always considered you're older than dirt. And so.
I knew the equator did some odd things. I was not aware that it could shuttle you up 3 years.
I don't know, but I had 3 birthdays in one day, so I don't know.
So I guess that does make you. We're the same age now.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That is
Maybe I'll
crazy.
do it a few more times. But yes, well, thank you guys very much.
Go backwards.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time serving our country. I love my country very much, and I didn't mind doing it.
Yep.
And
You were very good at
it
it.
taught me lots of good things, and gave me what I might have lost a little discipline.
Okay, you're still pretty disciplined. These delicious wines show.
I'm very
How
disciplined,
disciplined you
especially
are.
about winemaking. Are you kidding me? And I haven't even gotten to the fact that harvest is finally over.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
Oh my lord!
It was
I
kind of a
worked-
wacky harvest.
I worked so hard on harvest this year. It was a
Yeah.
later harvest, you know.
Or more
something,
normal.
what would have been technically more normal year
Yeah.
to year, correct?
Back in the day.
And we had some vineyards that didn't come through for us, which is really sad. But that's okay. We're getting through it.
Yep.
We were talking about not being able to get the grapes so that we could do the New World Nouveau again.
Yeah, we were afraid we
But
weren't doing
right
that.
there at the very end of the season, we got the grapes, so we're going to be doing the New World Nouveau again.
Movedra again?
It is 100% Movedra again.
Exciting.
And
Now you had to do something fun this year yourself.
I did. Last year, we had to have JJ
We did.
foot stomp
We
that
threw
for us.
him in the
So
bin.
we lit his feet on fire, dipped him in bleach, and
Yep.
we had him get his toes did over at the local toes did area.
Yep.
And this year, I had to jump in.
Wow.
And
So your feet are so big you had just
stomped
stomped twice and they were all stomped.
No, it actually took me it was a good workout. It took me
Really?
about a half an hour
My
to get the stompings in.
Well, if we have some
meeting.
pictures, we should probably post some pictures of that.
I made sure we did it early enough there weren't any pictures involved.
Okay, good. That was pretty smart.
We're just gonna have to trust me that,
That
I
you
was,
did it.
Although I do know there's a couple of pictures floating around.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. But I just we're preparing for our event that we're going to be doing up at the winery this weekend. So I was just there literally an hour ago, and I tasted some of it.
And
It's more complex and interesting than last year.
wow.
And
that's
last
saying a
year's was
lot.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Last year's just a big old blueberry pie
Mm-hmm.
and all sorts of fantastic. This one's got some earthiness to it already. It's
Really?
not even finished fermenting.
That's gonna be fun.
It's got some other really crazy flavors in there that I don't want to discuss at this moment. So
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if those are going to be around.
Well, they'd be
Or
around
if
by
I'm-
the time we.
or if I'm going to deal with them. So we're going to be, and actually, can you pass me a little bit of that rosé? I
Well,
finished
sure.
my wine and I was thinking I was going to dip into the cheese platter. The
Nice.
other thing is, obviously this is the time of year where we're going to be entertaining. Most people are going to be entertaining, with birthday parties and things going on
Right.
all year long. But now is where we're getting into the serious entertaining zone. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about that today as well.
And some entertaining foods and,
And
things like that.
the different foods. Yes, we've got my most popular cooking video, which was a complete disaster.
But it,
I wonder why.
Still
But
pretty fun.
with 3,000 or 4,000 views or whatever, we did do the baked brie without a disaster today. And I'm going to, we made it savory with some ham and some mustard in there as well. But I am going to redo that video because I have a much better way to prevent the disasters from happening
Nice.
versus
I'm
the
looking
way
forward to
that I did
that.
it. So we need to definitely
Let's carve out some
sometime
time.
before Christmas we
Yeah.
need to spend
Redo the brie.
literally about 35 minutes and redo the brie video.
But that
But
is
you'll get
have
the
to
gist
try if you
and
haven't
you'll have
tried
some fun.
it.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing like
Perfect
warm
party
brie
thing.
and ham, and you can do them sweet or savory, so you can have a couple of them, and they always look good on your appetizer platter.
There was another grape that we got this year
that I thought was kind of
exciting.
Another grape.
and I don't
That's
want to
weird.
forget to talk about it today.
Okay.
And it's going to
What
make
grape is
us
that?
Two different things.
So we're doing two things with one grape.
With one
That
grape.
sounds very interesting.
Sounds like Brad doing two things with just one silly grape.
So we've got some friends, great friends, and
They are
happy-
great
friends.
Grape.
happy, great
They are
friends,
great friends.
and longtime club members that have some super fancy grapes out on
Very
this little hill that they call Snow Mountain.
I've heard of that.
One of the most prestigious grape growing regions in Sonoma County in general.
So cool.
They're rubbing up against those Napa people, but I don't know if that's the whole reason why. But we were able to poach some of their Chardonnay this year, And Chardonnay, Brad, you haven't done Chardonnay in forever. That's correct. But we got just enough so that we can do a little bit of skins.
Yeah.
And then do Chardonnay Brad's way. Last time we did a Chardonnay, it was Un de Trois. I believe. Or was it Heritage Oak?
Heritage
I
Oak?
can't remember.
I think Good Toi came after Heritage
I
Oak.
think it was afterwards.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was before.
Oh.
Heritage Oak was
Okay,
last
it was
one. There you
I
go.
was
Well, the
totally
first.
wrong.
And thanks, Anna. Anna said,
Someone's looking
without
at the
using
website.
her microphone, Heritage Oak was
The last one.
But so we've got those things happening, which I'm very excited about. And I just tasted some of what's going to be the new skins today, and it's tasting great, and it's fermenting fantastically, but it's not quite as golden as
Really?
before. I know.
Really?
So we're going to be working our magic and trying to get it as golden
Will
as
the
possible.
barrel add any color to that? Some
No.
point? No. We won't bring out the color just sitting there.
No.
No batonage. We
No,
don't stick
the
the baton in.
skins
do
is
the
where
thing.
we're getting the color from. And the skins were golden,
Right.
but they're not giving up their
I saw the photos.
goldenness.
Right. But they're not giving you the color.
I know. But
Interesting.
we're gonna beat it to death over this next
I was
couple
going to
days.
say,
We're gonna
that
get
sucker
every
again.
bit. I'm not gonna stomp it, but we are gonna beat it to death to get those skins as golden as possible.
Nice.
And but what's kind of
Cannot wait.
exciting is that we're doing it the regular way as well. So we'll see if we put it all together or make it as
Regular Brad Sharp.
I have no
and
idea.
skins.
But we'll figure it out. The wine, as always,
We'll tell
the
you.
wine and grapes always will tell me what I'm supposed to be doing with things.
God, I'm
And,
excited about that.
It's going to be so fun.
So we're drinking right now. We're drinking La Classique
Yeah.
rosé. The classic rosés are fantastic for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Fantastic for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
The La Classique tasting fantastic, right?
Not just fantastic.
I know it's our #1 wine to consume around here.
Yes.
Um,
Since it's Anna's favorite.
It's Anna's favorite, and she's thirsty. And then since she's thirsty, we're thirsty. We drink it a lot as well.
But there's so much flavor.
I know there's
There's
flavor,
just so
but
much
it's also
flavor.
bright, and there's good acidity,
And it's
good
clean.
structure.
Yes. There's
Right.
no.
There's nothing heavy about it
Mm.
for having that much flavor.
I
When you
know.
would expect it to be.
It's really nice. I was just looking there, and I've always described this with a bit of watermelon rind. I think the watermelon is kind of going to the background right now. And I know you're drinking rosé. Are you getting any watermelon right now? I'm getting mainly more strawberries, just hints of watermelon. Where just a couple months ago, the watermelon was up front, and she just took a giant gulp. Awesome.
Maybe it's a different melon.
And which melon are you looking at?
What other melons have I tried?
Tried.
There's no melon.
Grady, don't lie. You don't eat melons of any sort.
All right. Well, it was years ago. I'm certain I had a melon once.
Okay. I get somewhere between a strawberry and a very light watermelon.
Okay. The strawberry and watermelon are integrating.
Yes.
And then when that kind of wanes, there's just a little bit of apple, I think, running around in the mid palate.
Yes, a little Granny Smith apple.
Oh,
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll say I'll buy that.
surprising that's Anna's nickname.
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith. when she's being good,
Oh, man.
we'll call her Granny Smith.
Put the gun down.
I locked those up before the show.
That was pretty
I
smart.
know.
That was
You
very
really should.
Always thinking this one.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah,
even if
turkey,
you're
ham,
in an
right?
area where it's a little cooler, or if you're like I was just in Arizona,
Yep.
and I was just in Florida, so obviously they're rolling into a late warm summer, or late fall type thing.
Yep.
Obviously still perfect for it. And we also have the Viognier out today. We got the Viognier and the Pinot Noir. Viognier, Pinot Noir, two super classic wines for Thanksgiving. We always talk about the 1970s dry turkey, not the ones my mom cooked. They were always delicious.
Oh, they were always juicy.
and they were
and
so
delicious.
juicy.
And the rolls were always on
But
point.
if we went to somebody else's house,
Right.
boy, that turkey was dry and
They were.
understream. But now that we have Brad's video for spatchcocking,
Yes.
everybody can have a juicy turkey.
Juiciest,
And-
the juiciest you've ever had in your life.
And then it can be a wonderful pairing. So
Yep.
Viognier with this wonderful, spiced pear and those apples in there.
That's why I like
absolutely
it with
fantastic.
dessert too.
But there's a little shocker, blue blocker for me. We have a few cases of the New World Nouveau left.
Okay.
And I opened a bottle this afternoon just to see where it was going. And because we were thinking about showing it this weekend.
Yep.
And the intense blueberries have sort of finally settled down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that might be a great one for turkey as well. I'll know more this weekend because we are going to pair it up with our little Thanksgiving bites.
Right.
Which that's another cooking video we should do. We should probably put
Oh, the Thanksgiving bites.
Thanksgiving in a bite.
Well, if we're gonna do that, we should do both of them on the same day and just go crazy and
Wow.
put the 2 new videos up.
That seems like a lot.
It does, but we can do it.
All right.
We're fun together when we're filming.
So again, this is 100% Movedra, and I felt this wine was blue all the way through. Really, bunch of blueberry notes, but not quite a complexity.
Right?
But I mentioned this afternoon when we tasted this that it's starting to get some complexity to it. Oh,
The nose
is back to blue.
Nose is back to blue.
Earlier I opened it up. I was getting some smoky. I was getting some spice, maybe some of that allspice or something like that. But now all of a sudden, I've just got a big old blueberry nose.
It's because
All right,
you were
well,
talking
This
about it.
wine's evolving
fine.
and it's doing its thing.
It
But I
is.
think this
It's
has
evolving
its
so
place
fast.
for Thanksgiving as well.
I think it'd be stunning with turkey
We've got.
and gravy.
Oh, there we go. There's some nice richer spice now going
But
on.
it's got
We
nice
do have this
acidity
chilled
on the
down. We put
palate,
this in
too.
the white refrigerator as well.
Right?
And so it's nice and refreshing, and especially for those new folks that still have those warm days.
Oh, yeah.
This is working well.
For people in Phoenix, I don't think it's ever going to cool down this year.
Oh no, they've had a cool year today.
Cool-ish.
Well, just because they had 87 days over 110 doesn't mean the rest of the year wasn't cold. There it goes.
Dang! Those little Christmas lights are out early.
Oh, a Christmas mouse. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
And I was just mentioning that I have been doing a lot of traveling, even though we're right in the middle of harvest.
Yep.
And just last month, I was in Phoenix, and then we went up to what Arizona is calling a wine growing region.
Sure.
Up north of Phoenix. Down south, it was in the 70s. Governor Bruce Babbitt was looking to replace cotton and high water usage plants. And down south of Tucson, near Sierra Vista, was one of the original wine growing regions.
Yeah.
And of course, the first production winery ever was down there at the White Dove. Is it a monastery? Or is it
It's
just
a
little church?
mission.
A little mission?
It's the mission.
And so the Spanish, as they were coming up, looking
Had
at
to
the
have
bowl,
some Sacramento wine.
just across the border, they built this beautiful little mission.
It is
And of
beautiful.
course, they planted grapes. And so they, in the early 1800s, there was wine being produced in Arizona.
Yep.
Don't know what the quality was, but
But hey, at least it was wine. In the
They had some wine.
1800s, you
I'm gonna tell
probably
you, if you
needed
were
some
crossing
wine.
the Arizona desert, you needed something.
You needed something.
Besides a little glass of whiskey. And look at Grady going to the Pinot.
Well, I thought it was natural.
But
Yeah, that's
so I
right.
was down there
Yep.
in Arizona, and I was at some great friends and club members, Ann and Joe's house. They
Yep.
did this beautiful brunch for us. And that was we were down there on what was the day of the eclipse? We were down there on the little eclipse day, so we were having tons of fun. But before we did this beautiful brunch at their house, we went into the northern Arizona wine growing region in this town called Cottonwood that we were in the 70s.
Oh, yeah. We used to hang out
And
there pretty regular.
mom and dad got a balloon, a tire, car tire, and stuck us in that and stuck us in a flue and sent us down the river
And it was a
and
great
picked
time.
us up like 10 miles later, and apparently we lived through it.
We
We're still
did.
here today. But it was just a little dusty, sort of a mining town. Not much going on through the 70s,
But now,
80s, and 90s. But now it has just an absolutely fantastic wine growing region up there.
Kind of exciting.
I'm very appreciative that they're not trying to grow Cabernet and Chardonnay and Merlot. They're growing continental and definitely Southern Mediterranean grapes now.
Mhm.
Obviously, Tempranillo is in
Sure,
there.
sure.
The Grenache and
Yeah.
Mourvedre are working great. And I'll tell you what, I was shocked at the quality of wine. When I left 20 years ago, it was horrific.
It's not there yet.
And I returned, and it was
It's on
it was
point.
close.
No, they're happening.
It was very close.
Jerome's going on, Sedona, all the fun places. It's
So
exciting up there.
It's fantastic and really exciting going on
Yeah,
down
just
there.
love seeing
And then
people
the next
dressing.
day, we had a beautiful winemaker brunch,
Yeah.
and we collected a bunch of clubs and had a great time. And so, welcome to all those new
Yes,
club
welcome
members.
you Arizona Club
I
members.
know. And then we were in Florida just recently,
With that
possibly
Andy
a
and
day or
Beth.
two ago, with Andy and Beth. So we were out in Sarasota, super fantastic and beautiful. Who knew their beaches were so beautiful with
I've
that
never
powdery
been.
white sand? And danged if the Siesta Key where we were at
Yeah.
is rated the #1 beach in America.
Well, the pictures
And-
you showed me looked pretty amazing.
Just stunning and beautiful. And then
And they like wine.
everybody just loves wine down there.
That's
So welcome to our other 20 club members that are
From Florida. Yay,
from
we're
Florida
Florida
that are in there, and apparently
They're
we're gonna have to be
pretty
seeing me
amazing.
some more down there.
Yeah.
They have obviously a lot of amazing golf clubs, which I got to introduce to a lot of these private clubs down there
Nice.
that want to have some winemaker dinners.
Of
at
course
their
they want
places.
to have wine
And
makers
so
in
they're
down there.
just all about the wine. You would think of Jimmy Buffett and
Right,
margaritas
margaritas.
and
Mai Tais
hurricanes
and
and
stuff.
mai tais. No, these folks
Wine.
are all about the wine.
God, I love
Me too,
I'm so glad.
because
you got
apparently
going
I
on
make
that.
wine that they enjoy.
That was
So
nice.
that was really clever.
Because it would have
and
been really
fantastic.
not fun. Had they
Yeah,
not enjoyed it.
but we just had a wonderful time and an amazing winemaker dinner. Everything was handcrafted by our hosts. It was fantastic. Working our fingers to the bone to produce it, and then just hey, I'm gonna put some wine in my glass. Give me some of that
You
Pinot
know
Noir.
what, Pinot?
Because I have to cheers to the craziest brunch I ever had. We dang near did it in Arizona with a brunch that started at like noon. We went to like 7 in the evening. But we had a brunch that started at 1:30, and I believe the last guest left at 10 p.m.
Congratulations. I like you,
So-
Floridians. That's a fun
So
day.
Florida was like, oh, bring it on. Let's go. Oh, you're going to be serving me fantastic wine, and we're going to be talking
Yes.
about it. And oh my God, we got into all sorts of crazy questions. We got into the screw cap versus cork.
Nice.
Got a lot of hate from that, not necessarily from them, but from people that love cork. But I had to tell them the truth, screw caps
Yeah.
are where it's going. And then we got into glassware, thin rims
rims.
versus stemless and bowls. And I had a really good thing because I'm a barbarian, and I had gotten into the meat and cheese platter. And as a barbarian, I didn't hold my glass by the stem. My glass had all my little greasy prints on there.
No.
And so, my biggest problem with stemless is that actually the best thing I like about stemless is that as a barbarian, my glass is always got all of what it
And
is.
you're not just
But-
knocking it off like I
but-
do.
I make and sell Mercury wine plastic stemless.
Yeah.
Stemless is absolutely in my. I use it all the time for different situations.
I love them.
But there's nothing better than a thin rim, beautiful bowl, and all of that. And so, yes, some proper glassware is nice. When I'm looking at one of my fancy wines, and should I release it to the public? Is it ready to go? Am I going to put it in a thick rim stemless, or am I going to put it in my big old Riedel bowl and really dig in there and get some nose and stuff like that? Of course, I'm going to allow
for
that
the-
wine its best
Yeah.
opportunity to show itself. And
Exactly.
so, yes, glassware is important, but it's super situational. Around the pool, we're
Around
drinking.
the pool,
We're
come on.
drinking out of the stemless plastic.
Exactly.
That is proper.
And those little ones that are
Um,
insulated, those little cool ones you got.
Oh,
last
you
year
do
for
have little
Christmas.
rabbit insulated
With-
ones,
Oh, those are
right?
great with the little topper on it. I can knock it all over. It's like a weevil. It falls down and it comes back up. Whoop.
I'm working on my
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I know.
Just like our wine glasses.
That's like the Beard Brothers for sure.
Oh, we wobble.
In the 80s.
We wobble.
We could
But
walk
we
down
never fall down.
I know.
Also fall down.
Hey,
Hey,
you always got
hey.
back up.
Just saying.
We're like a buoy.
Speaking of the peanut gallery, what's going on over there? Haven't
Yeah,
seen
hi,
you all
Danny.
day. Danny's
Come on,
running
man.
around,
Screen time.
eating some eggs. He hasn't even gotten any of his screen time in.
Waiting for you guys to finish your stuff so you can get some.
So you
Well,
get
bring
some
it
treats.
on, Danny. Bring on
Ready?
our
Sure,
bring on
why
our
not?
puff pastry and our
We got all
brie.
kinds of fun stuff.
And
Exciting.
the brie, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this around. We can't let him
Yeah.
steal this because this has got all sorts of.
If we put it on the ground, Annie will eat it.
We do have a little munchkin.
Yeah. So what if I sit
Just
over
put
here?
it right over there. That's fine.
Look, people can still see the
Oh my
cheese.
gosh, Danny Fox, where you been? You just get home.
I've been enjoying the show. Yes, I just got home from work actually. Not too long
Yay.
ago.
Working
So
hard.
Worked so hard today, and I came home and already had this made. Thankfully. Oh, yes.
I was gonna let you take the credit.
Oh no, no, Anna made it. You didn't. So Anna did a great job.
Look at that. Anna, would you turn your microphone on?
Yeah, I just turned my microphone on for this.
Look how beautiful this
Brad
is.
actually made that.
Brad, you did such a good job. Look at you.
Brad made it?
Leaves and brushes.
She did make the beautiful leaves on top
Yeah.
to make it our
That's why-
artisanal.
There.
Okay.
Super
So
sexy.
that's why it didn't look like my leaves. I get it why you didn't think
Yes.
I actually made it.
Yeah, okay.
But no, Anna saw me out there sweating to the oldies, taking pallets of wine up to Jim Ricard's for the weekend
Yep.
event that we've got going on because we have so many people coming for that.
Yeah.
And then after all of that hard work and inspecting all of our wine,
Yes.
which we have a lot of wine in tank right now, I inspected all of that and produced.
Damn, dude.
So you can do it too. Seriously,
You
look at
can
my most
Drink
watched
all
video.
morning and
still.
inspect wine.
Anna,
Still
get back on the
create
microphone. Get back on the microphone.
What happened?
When did I have my first little taste of wine today? Now this is
7:30 a.m.
AM, right? Yeah.
you were not here. You were going to Costco at 7:30 a.m. So that is
Annie
not
told
true.
me.
No, I was decorating the house for Christmas at 7:30.
The tree got
With-
magically put up.
It's up.
Yeah.
It's not decorated
Not
yet. That's
decorated,
why
but
it's off to the side.
Yes.
But I have been on point. I have been working very hard.
Yeah.
And now I will say that I inspected some wines that are fermenting.
Okay.
But they're fermenting. They're
That's-
not. They're
you're
not
not
making
drinking
it. They're
those
making
yet.
the alcohol
No,
yet.
he's not ready for.
So
You know what?
that was at 3 o'clock.
I worked all day today too. I cooked all day and didn't taste a single thing.
Amazing.
Danny says,
"Oh, little girl."
not only that Danny wants screen time, I want screen time too.
Hi, Annykins.
But
What's happening, little pooch?
but I have been working my provincial fingers to the bone. Also, I'm supposed to feed her off the table.
Of course.
She's right here.
Yes.
She was gonna walk.
She's
She was gonna
little
walk
sad.
through your breed. To get
I know.
that cheese.
Yeah.
If I did not assuage her natural tendencies.
Assuage. Is
That's
that a
good-
word?
I like that
I'm
word.
not even sure it's a
I'm
word.
pretty
No,
sure
either.
that's not a word at all.
All right,
Uh,
you guys need to have some.
Yeah, let's see what
I know,
happens.
we should see what this
Yes.
what Anna has brought us. Since
That-
I apparently don't know how to make my own recipes. So I'm gonna dig in here
How
and
pretty
then
is
I'm
that,
going
though?
to spin it around. Oh, it's so gooey. The cheese
So what kind?
is.
What kind is this now? Ham.
So what we've done is we got a
mustard.
regular brie,
Yeah.
and then we did it a little more on the savory side. So
Mm.
we've got some beautiful smoky ham running around in there. We've got some Dijon mustard, which wait a minute, ham, cheese, mustard. That's a fantastic pairing that I think that we're all good with.
I'm all about it.
And so I've got some crackers over there, but since it's sort of holding in there, I'm gonna do a little bite.
Go for it.
Get it.
How is it? Oh,
Man, wow,
amazing.
smoky.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dijon-y.
Anna didn't make this. This is Brad's specialty. Delish. I can tell right off the bat. Oh yeah. Oh,
It's-
good.
Anna would have used a hot
So
mustard.
good.
If I'd remembered to tell Anna to
Oh.
buy a hot mustard while she
She's
was out there
spicy.
today. I know. Grady, I think you can get in there too.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I didn't want to.
Why are you freaking out about the buff
I wanted
pastry?
to-
All right, shh. Bye, everybody.
all that
Screen time will come back.
Dig in, you little freak.
Well,
It's
I wanted
fine.
everybody to see it.
I think they saw it. Yeah, they saw the magic.
What if they ran to the bathroom and were like, oh my god, I missed the cheese coming out?
It's on YouTube. They rewind.
That's true. We live in the future.
And I'll be honest, I think that the Pinot, this is a lot of flavor going on here. I'm thinking that I would like something a little bit more rich and
That's a
full
good
body.
call.
So I'm thinking something like the
Freddie
Freddie
Cuvée,
Cuvée, which
perhaps,
is in the
sir?
club shipment.
Oh, that Freddie Cuvée, that reserve is off the chain right now.
I think I'm gonna have a little bit of that with
I
this.
don't think it takes away anything from that Pinot.
No,
pretty
it's
delicious.
fine. It's fine. You know, especially if you're just having a charcuterie platter. You're gonna have a lot of things on there. Oh, you want some too?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of things on your charcuterie
Oh,
platter.
of course.
So some things are gonna go good and some things aren't. You're gonna try to make your platter work for everything, but it's okay. Everybody's had a little something that didn't quite go.
But they still enjoyed it, and that's the thing. Are you still enjoying yourself? And that's the
No.
whole thing about
Are you?
entertaining.
Are you supposed to?
You're supposed to enjoy yourself.
Okay.
It's not just supposed to be about.
About what? Grady?
Is the pairing perfect?
Oh,
Are you having fun?
I was wondering where you're going. I thought you were going somewhere else.
I was going somewhere else, but then I corrected course and went back to topic.
I know you were going down the dark road.
Oh, I was.
This is happy times. This is where we
That's
have
right.
friends and family coming over.
Exactly.
Oh,
Nice recovery.
wow. That's a cracky cracker.
Okay, that is exceptional. Delicious.
So you like the Dijon mustard?
It's perfect.
Because you've always been a mustardy person.
I am more of a regular mustard person,
Oh.
but for the holidays when you're entertaining, break out of your comfort zone
Well,
and try the stuff
And you know,
that's more interesting and fun.
Dijon is in France. Brie from France.
Uh-huh.
Puff pastry, probably from
Probably
France.
from France too.
Might as well go all the way through. Come on.
But regular mustard wouldn't, again, play so nicely. Where the
So,
Dijon plays.
you just think that the regular old Frenches would play nicely?
I don't think it would be the perfect. But if you were getting crazy, if you're having little smokies in the jam sauce that everybody else does, why not spread a little Frenches on there?
All right.
But I do
We'll,
like
we'll
the
let
Dijon.
Grady enjoy the Frenches for the holidays.
I'll put it in my deviled eggs. Dang it.
It's got its place. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
See,
This is
it's
a little richer.
more structure.
And
It's
because
a little
this
more
is
fuller
so
body.
incredibly rich,
It's rich.
wildly rich. This is Richie rich. This is Scrooge McDuck rich.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
That's,
Mm.
that's a reference that I'm fine with. I'm okay with that. Scrooge and his little,
And his three little nephews.
in the big gold pile of things.
Yes, he swims in gold.
That's it.
Treasure bath. Treasure bath. Remember that? Treasure bath.
Oh, I was just having one last night. It was made me feel so good.
Did you pull all the ones out of the safe and just throw them around?
It was.
That's a little more. That
No.
gives you a little more thing to swim through.
I don't know what happened in Florida, but I thought I needed some antibiotic characteristics, so I decided to pull
Use
off
the copper.
the copper.
Yes, absolutely. Because you never know where you
I
were.
know.
You could have ended up on a beach.
I know. I
You
was.
stepped on an urchin.
There was urchins.
There were urchins.
I did have somebody try to convince me to enjoy sea urchin.
No.
I know.
You're
They
not
were.
gonna
They were.
have
They
this.
were gonna die on the sea urchin sword,
Nice.
and I listened to.
Are
it.
they? Is it like urchin roe on like a some sort of sushi, or just eating the urchin?
No, you're just like scooping it out of the body.
The little
and just
thing. Oh
enjoying yourself.
no.
And
If they would have put those little
he
eggs
said
on
it
there,
tasted
fine.
like sunshine.
Hmm.
So here's the thing. I have promised him that I will try it, and if it doesn't taste like sunshine,
Yes.
and if I can hold what's in my tummy down,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call him
Yes.
and let him know that he was wrong.
What you should
I'm
do.
quite confident. I've heard many people describe sea urchin.
Uh-huh.
And
Sunshine
none
was
of them-
not the word.
None of them said sunshine. There was a lot of talk about what it looks like. I'm not going to get into it here because
Yes.
we are
Because
having
we're
food.
eating, enjoying
Um,
ourselves. Yes.
But I did promise that I would try it.
Okay.
So I'll give it a shot at some point.
Now, do you think Florida sea urchins taste different than California?
No, he was proclaiming that sea urchin from coast to coast.
Are just that good. Well, if not, let's save all the spines and we'll put them in a box with the spring, and then we'll open it up and you'll get sea
This
urchin
is
spines.
what I
in
will
space.
proclaim is that they had this amazing little. I don't want to call it a fish shack in Florida, but it had obviously been a 50 or 60 year long. You've got the freshest fish here in
Yeah.
Sarasota, Florida.
Okay.
And we went in there, and I will say that those Gulf shrimp that I had were the best shrimp that I've ever had. And don't forget, I was in the Gulf of Mexico. I was in the Baja,
Oh, yeah.
and the fish boats were coming in. and we were
That's where we
feeling
first tried
fresh.
shrimp.
Uh,
Was it Puerto Penasco?
yes, and the texture and flavor was spectacular.
Really? That
Yeah,
much
the
difference?
Gulf of Mexico is
Yeah, it's
very
very fancy.
well renowned for their shrimps, and all sorts are fantastic. But
Wow.
those are some really good shrimp.
Wow.
And I felt that I don't know if California's got the best shrimp. I would say. Danny says California shrimp.
She's like, California has something to say.
Well, we grew up with,
But
fresh
here's the
off
deal.
boat,
My
so-
super fantastic super pellet said
Oh.
that those
that was the
shrimp
best.
were fantastic.
Well,
Forrest
that's
Gump.
what you said when you met me.
I didn't say anything about a shrimp or that it was not fantastic. You were correct. But so I just thought that the fresh seafood
Amazing.
was fantastic on there. I did
Did not have
I did
urchin
not have
yet.
any urchin
Okay.
because I was traveling and didn't want to die. And
Well,
I've
maybe
seen
we
what
should
it's
have
about.
some
So-
sea urchin.
So I'm
on our
gonna give
shows.
it a shot. I will try it.
We should have
I
another
mean,
show and see
if
they
I'm a fancy and a world traveler,
Right.
I should probably give it a shot.
Oh, absolutely. It's totally worth a shot.
And I'm just gonna make sure I plan out my day.
Okay, yeah. Just in case.
properly.
You don't have anything planned after, just in case.
They said just make sure that it's chilled.
Okay.
And I said okay.
All right.
But they were adamant about it. So
Well,
I
you
said,
heard it here first, kids. Tune in for our next episode with sea urchin.
and we'll find out the pairing. What pairs with
Perfect pairing.
summer?
My guess. Yeah, what pairs with summer? Summer to glass.
Well,
Axina,
Axina.
probably. Yeah.
I should make that really
We
quick.
should make that. Just go down
Add
there
that to your list.
and beat those people down and make them sell you the grapes again.
I will get them back. And it's gonna come back.
I know it's always good. It always makes its way around, but gosh darn it! Oh my god, dirty rats!
I will say that even the one person was a sea urchin fan and liked my wine.
Wow,
We're gonna say that his palate was reasonable.
Okay.
So if they like my wine and sea urchin, I possibly could like it too. But
The guy
Freddie
may know what he's
Cuvée, Freddie Cuvée was an all-star down in
Really?
Florida. Yeah, it absolutely was.
Bunch of Lone Rangers.
The
in Florida.
another wine we don't have here, the Tombs Creek.
Oh, the Zinfandel?
Zinfandel.
Mm.
Huge response. We only took one bottle. It was gone 3 seconds.
Damn it!
And everybody
we can only
was
take so
absolutely
much.
loving that. So that's a fantastic wine. That one's got some wonderful structure and some things like that as well.
So that would be your North Coast Zinfandel.
It is North
If
Coast.
it's
They
in-
called it Sonoma, and it was like, I don't see Sonoma Coast on the
Right.
buy list.
Listen, people.
Because because you were the one that rang it all in. So a couple cases.
Yeah.
Going down to Florida.
Oh yeah,
on
they're
that.
they love that Zin.
They-
So
they
if
really
you got
do.
it yourself,
The
you haven't
Freddie
tried it
Cuvée,
yet.
super popular there. The 2016 Messenger we took down, that was super
Oh,
popular.
that's
And then, of
exciting.
course we got to talk about entertaining and stuff like that in brunches. And yes, we had the Freddie Sparkling for the brunch. We also so as the greeting wines as they were coming in for the brunch was the Freddie Cuvée Sparkling.
Yep.
We had since it was brunch the Pinot Noir, and we had
Did you
the
do the
Sauvignon
kids?
Blanc.
Oh, the Sauv Blanc.
The Kistner was for the night before.
Oh, for the other thing.
as the greeting, but for brunch we decided cab is a smidgen heavy,
It's a bit heavy.
especially to start out
Yeah.
when people were getting there. And
But the sparkling was a hit.
oh,
I know.
they were like, wait a minute, why is that?
Why
Freddie
does the sparkling have so much
good?"
flavor? How weird.
Yeah, I know. So that was super popular.
So you should order a bunch and get it shipped now, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out and everybody's
Well,
gonna be sad.
speaking of shipping, we're only 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving.
That's right.
And if you're traveling, I can't tell you. Again, nobody wants to carry. I just traveled with wine in my suitcases. My suitcases were freaking heavy. They charged me extra money because we had the heavy suitcases. We shipped a lot of wine, but I wanted to have a couple little things with me.
Just in
It's
case.
annoying to carry it with you.
It is.
So if you're flying, just let us ship the wine
Totally.
ahead of time for you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Carico's just did it. They sent a bunch of wine down to Arizona so they can have it. Well,
You're going to Arizona?
they're going to Arizona this year, down to Marana.
Oh,
You have a great time.
Marana?
Marana.
Okay, I'll believe you. So think about it. Ship the wine ahead of time. It's great as your hostess gift, and you won't drink wine from Marana.
That's right.
So
they grow great grapes, but they're usually
do they? We just discussed
what are
it.
those little girls? The little girl who eats the little grapes.
The
that
mash girl?
turn into raisins. What do they call those? Sun-kissed? What are those things?
All I know is that if you want to drink really delicious wine for the holidays, you should probably ship it
Just ship it.
to where you're going. Your folks that you ship it to are going to enjoy it.
Right.
And just don't ship it a little too early because they'll probably drink it all before
Yeah,
you
and
get
then
there.
you won't get it.
And then they'll give you some Marana wine as you're enjoying
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
now there's probably some delightful things down there. Certain.
Yes, Mr. Pillsbury.
I'm sure they have a little hints
Mr.
of
Pillsbury.
Gila Monster and
Oh,
prickly pear.
it smells like a Gila monster and tastes like a scorpion. It's
Mm.
Arizona, delicious southern wine. Love you guys.
You know who
Um,
likes this as much as I do?
Yeah, stop.
Annie.
Yeah, stop. Stop. Stop turning her into a ridiculous beggar. Stop it, Grady.
Oh, she's so
She's
cute.
fine.
She's sitting there just drooling.
No,
Oh,
she's
oh,
not drooling. She's a chihuahua. They don't do it. Let her do her thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so if you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving and you don't want to haul it with you, great, ship it there. If you're driving and want to haul many cases because you're going to be there for too long and you need to have some mental assistance while you're there by drinking some Mercury wine, let us know. We'll get it to you really quickly so we can ship it there. Because we're coming up, I don't know when our last day to ship
For
for
Thanksgiving,
is.
will
But we're
probably
only
be
2
this
weeks,
next
we're only
week.
2 weeks away.
Yeah, I think this
So-
coming week is probably last for
If
Thanksgiving.
you
And
want
then
to,
remember,
if you
December
want to,
15th is our
if you
cutoff.
don't want to, if you want to drink what I would consider sea urchin wine, go for it. If you want to drink
Good
wine
call.
that doesn't
Some
taste
people
like
think that that's exciting.
I know, but if you want to drink something that doesn't taste like a sea urchin, then I would suggest shipping my wine down for you.
Would you like to taste something that rocks out?
I want to go for the heavy metal.
Let's do it.
Hang on a second. I don't-
Oh, you
but-
still
but
you
here's
have
the
not
thing.
finished.
I don't want to do a shot of the Freddy. The
No.
Freddy's tasting
The
fantastic.
Freddy is on fire right now. That 19 Reserve is
Oh.
delightful.
That's nice. Wow, who makes that?
I don't know this crazy kid named Brad. He's just insane. He rarely comes out of
Wow.
his cave.
That's tasting fantastic.
It really is. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, hang on
So-
to your nose though.
But
Hang
here's something,
on to
here's
your
something we
nose.
haven't talked about for a long time is the heavy metal. I don't know. It's the sexiest label I've got, so I should probably inspect.
Definitely. Dude, the nose, and we have not had this for
What's up with
at
the nose?
least a month.
Tell me about it. What's happening there, Greg?
What is happening up in this nose?
Hmm.
Yeah, I would almost go with the E word on this one. It hits you so big
Don't do
right
it.
off the front.
Don't. It's not. No, rethink it.
The nose?
It's not. Find another
Okay.
adjective, a verb, or a pronoun. Because it's not that.
It smells like they.
It has. Oh. I was pretty sure it was them, but you went with they.
They.
Fine.
Bam.
Who can tell the difference these days?
Is it just like a big old plum just smacking you in
What
the
would you know about a
nostril?
plum?
Well, I used to throw them at you.
You when we were children.
You would know nothing about that.
I've never eaten one, but I threw them at Brad a lot.
I'm gonna say there's some plums in the nose,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more of an extracted cherry, possibly running towards a dry cherry, or a cherry that's getting a little bit dried.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this wonderful intense. I would call the nose more of an intense cherry with some other flavors in the background.
Look at those sexy legs, though, dude.
My goodness.
I'm wearing shorts underneath the table because I was working so hard. I can't tell he's talking about the wine.
It was
for me.
Annie's sexy little legs.
Mm.
Little tiny legs. So
Those
cute.
are some sexy.
Sexy little legs.
Remind me of chicken wings.
Oh.
Maybe we put her in the oven back there.
I was
We could
gonna
have
say,
some
you could-
we could have some little. We can have some pig ears.
Is that your kennel? Do you want to go in your kennel? It'll be a lot
We
of
could
fun.
have some pig ears and some chicken wings. Good Lord, Grady.
Mm.
She's a sweet little animal. Why would you say those
She
mean
is a
things?
sweet little animal. She's so much fun. Wow.
Um,
It's been a long time since we had the.
Yeah, I want to try some of the.
All right,
Yeah.
it is rocking. It is firing on
Um,
cylinders, as I like to
okay,
say.
it's rocking. Okay, that's a good one because it's called heavy metal. That's a good one.
Yep.
Intense cherries. It's Petit Verdot. That's an intense wine. Typically going to go really dusty, but right
Yeah.
now I don't know if it's because we had all this
It
rich.
might be because of the richness.
I think
yeah,
that richness, kind of mitigates that dusty cherry on the
Mhm.
finish and just brings it home. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to say that the Freddy Cuvée was a really good
It's
pairing,
like the right perfect.
but the best pairing with this is the heavy metal.
Why?
Well, it mitigates that dusty cherry. Petit Verdot can be really rigid. Oh, and the reason why I just started talking without you having no why I'm just talking to you like this. And I said, "Why, Brad? Why is the Petit Verdot?"
I said, why?
There we go. So for
Thanks,
me, personally, Petit Verdot can, with its intensity and its tannins, can be very overbearing and has beautiful structure and everything's fantastic. And I wouldn't produce if it wasn't fantastic.
Exactly.
But with this richness and fat, and all food and wine pairings come down to fats and acids, and so and tannins. And so you've got tannins that can stand up to fats, and you have acids that can stand up to fats, and you have those fruit flavors. Are they going to hang in there with it or not? And if they have enough acid and they have enough tannin, they have some structure to hold on,
Right.
and so they're not just overwhelmed by it. That's what I mean by a food and wine pairing 90% of the time when we're talking about food and wine pairings. So when a lot of people think about Petit Verdot, you think about intense tannins,
Right.
like maybe some high acid as well. But they're fully mitigated by the
Incredible
richness
fat.
of
That's
this.
the
Yes.
fat of that cheese and the ham. And then when you take that sip,
Yeah.
they both make each other more exciting.
It is. I'm a super fan, obviously, of the heavy metal, the Petit Verdot. And I've had it with, ribeyes and stuff like that. So
Sure.
you want to have it with something that has a richer fattiness
Yes.
to it. But the uniqueness of the smoky, you have
Because the
acidity, but you have
Dijon.
acidity of the Dijon.
Yeah.
And then you have, again, richness of the cheese. And then you have the crispiness of the puff pastry.
Right.
But then obviously tons of fat that's backing that up. So you have toasty puff pastry.
Mhm.
You've got smoky ham, acidity, mustard, and then richness of the brie. That's
Well, it's
actually,
crazy.
that's the pairing.
The fruit takes the sharpness from the Dijon
Oh,
and rounds it off
Wow.
and makes it really exciting
okay.
and approachable
Wow.
and way more fun.
Yeah, when was the last time you see him just going for it like this? He's
It's
just
crazy.
working.
This is definitely one of my favorite snacks that you've ever made.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be great with the rocket.
Oh, what? I don't
If
think
only
so.
we had the rocket.
No, I don't think we should try it with
No?
the rocket. I think the rocket's going to be disappointing. But we can do it.
Let's do it anyway. Just for fun.
Fine. What did we save for the dessert?
We have Poco Dolce today.
What did we save to taste with that? Oh, I guess we can have
You
the.
guys are done with this.
Okay, I guess we can have.
I was getting 1 minute.
Oh,
1 minute. Yeah, at 5:50 is exactly.
wait a minute. We haven't even talked about all the things we've been talking about.
I don't.
Yeah, we
Is
have
it?
fun.
It's 5:50 already?
Yes.
Oh my God! All right,
We've been having way too much fun.
We're gonna go bullets here.
Oh, bullets.
We have a fancy event. If you don't know about it this weekend, you don't know about it, and you can't come in because we're sold out.
First off,
All good.
What
But
is the event?
we're just doing a wine club. Danny, again, everybody's talking in the background. So we got Danny over there asking, what's the event? The event is a wine club pickup party, and we're doing that up at the winery, and we're basically sold out. So what you're going to do is try to figure something else out.
For next time.
We've got more pop-ups at Fermata coming up, so be looking for those.
Yes.
And then because you've been horrible and not paying attention, you need great wine, but you need to pick it up. So what we're doing is that every Thursday through Monday, you can pick up wine here at the house.
Just give me a call.
Just
Give me a text.
you gotta let us know
Shoot me an email.
because you won't know where to go.
And I'll let you know how to get
And
in.
then we're gonna bring the wine down to you, so you can get your wine
Sure, absolutely.
before Thanksgiving.
If your head's somewhere
if you want to do
needed.
tasting, we're not doing it here at the house. We're doing the tastings exclusively pretty much at the pop-ups right now.
Yeah.
And obviously up at the winery where we're doing that.
We are.
And then we're going to have a few other tastings
There's some fun
right around
opportunities coming up.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
But don't forget, I have to build the most exquisite electric light parade float for the day after
It
Thanksgiving.
takes a lot of work.
So if you need to get your wine in and around there, you just need to let us know so you can come and pick it up. So we're not doing any tastings on Thanksgiving weekend. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Because I have to create the most amazing float that Guys Will's ever seen and haul Santa down.
I'll stand it in the
avenue.
bin.
So we're going to be doing that. But then right after that, we're going to be doing a bunch more tastings
Right.
and
So
stuff.
you are doing a float this year, but we won't have our tasting
Oh,
room,
that's
obviously.
really, that's
so
a really good point. You know, a lot of you folks, 150 of our friends used to come and visit
usually
us
come visit.
at the taste room. The taste room's not open. We don't have anywhere to host 150 people. So if you want to come down to Guysville, I encourage you
Enjoy
to come.
the parade. It's
Come
always
on
fun.
down to Geyserville, have some fun, enjoy some Diavola,
Mhm.
enjoy, let me see,
Catelli's,
Catelli's,
coffee shop.
Cheer
enjoy
for us when we come down.
Fermata,
Yes.
and cheer on
Scream
Geyserville.
your crazy head off.
I slow down when people are chanting my name. I want to hear it over and over and over again.
Yep.
So we have, so you can come down and we are going to participate in the parade, but we don't really have a spot right now. If we come up with a spot where we can handle 150 of our closest friends, we'll come up
We'll
with it.
let you know.
But at this moment, just come down and have some fun because you know.
It
coming
is
down
one of
to
the coolest
Guysville-
events in the world.
It is.
And there's just so many cool floats.
Yeah.
The floats are awesome.
My float's the best.
Well, yours is the best, but there are other ones to look at.
There's beautiful floats too.
Well,
You're
what's
right.
great is they prime the pump because
What?
you're the finish.
There's
So they prime everything up, and it's like, oh, these are all cute. And then Brad shows up with his crazy ass float, and Santa Claus, and the old great gondola.
Oh, and actually, I sent a letter to Santa Claus earlier this year,
Yes.
and apparently, we're gonna have a much better Santa Claus
Really?
coming down the road
Really?
this year. You know, Santa Claus is very busy this time,
I've
All
heard.
right, on that note,
and I'm quite
every
confident.
Santa Claus is amazing.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they?
And look, what do I got here?
Oh,
What
is this, Danny?
Is this one of your favorite desserts? And you don't even have one to try with us.
No, I have.
You could
one there.
have tried some with us.
That's okay. I'll take yours. I mean, I'll take
Take a
everything.
bite. You can always have a bite.
All right. Well, again, we have the Just Jane's brownie. If you want to impress your friends, make your brownies. Make a double chocolate dessert. Oh God! Oh, speaking of impressing friends,
Did we reduction
no,
sauce?
this last week we had a chocolate creme brulee.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Chocolate in
It was
Florida.
in Florida.
Oh, I was there.
Chocolate creme brulee.
You would have thought you were there because amazing chef produced it. Beth, thank you very much. She produced a chocolate creme brulee for us that was just
Crazy.
stunning.
Yeah.
Went great with Senor Poco Dolce. But if you want to do it easier, if you don't want to make the creme brulee, we've got our Just Jane's again. We've
Nice.
got our beautiful little brownie that has a little bit of salt on top. Not too much, just right. All sorts of fantastic things. And do you want to try some, Danny, first and let us know? Because you're a big fan of Just Jane's.
I am.
We like
What
it
is
because they come in.
Oh,
you want
first,
some
I
too?
must have
Well,
all of this.
Oh, wow.
Is that Poco
Poor
Dolce?
Grady? I don't know why I keep forgetting.
Is
to
this
give him
lot
some.
2 or did you dig out a lot 1 for us?
I can't read.
I can't see.
I think it's a dose. It's a dose. It's a lot 2.
It's a dose Poco.
Poco Dose Dolce. Dose
Rick.
do.
Oh,
Chocolatey.
keep describing me.
No, I said rich in chocolate.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Anyway, delicious.
Again,
Uh,
feeling it. I'm feeling what you're describing. It sounds fantastic.
Again, haven't
Oh,
had
I've even
cocoa
got a
for a
little
while.
snack.
and it pairs well with rookery wine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome. It goes fantastic with things like the dark side
Sure does.
and such. But you know, my Poco Dolce, it is a late harvest fortified Solera wine. It's made 3 different ways. It has got lower sugar. It's a wonderful. Thank you, Davey. That was awesome. Couldn't have had anything better. But it is what impressed everybody this last weekend when I was showing the Poco Dolce, that it's not the sickening sweet port that you get here in the
At all.
United States. And you know, most Americans make their late harvest that are unfortified. So that's just a really syrupy wine as well.
Sure.
This wine is fantastic. You can drink it on its own. It's chocolate. It's fizz.
chocolate. And
It's spice. And leathery. And we always talk about leather. It's not Folsom Street leather. It's Gucci leather. This wine is sophisticated and fantastic. And if you want to have it with some chocolate, that's great. Or if you don't feel like making the dessert, you can just serve this, and it's
And
absolutely perfect.
it's dessert by
We're
itself.
getting back to entertaining.
Totally.
Oh my God! Your souffle, your chocolate souffle fell, and it's a disaster. And you're worried that all your friends are going to think you're the worst host ever. Don't serve the souffle that
no,
fell.
just pull out the
Pull out the
Poco.
Poco Dolce and just serve it on its own. Everybody's going to enjoy that as well.
Absolutely. I did not get a chance to enjoy it with all the Halloween candy I gave out this year because we had lots of kids.
It would not go with Halloween candy, so I'm glad you
So I
did.
didn't get a chance, like I said.
Well,
I
Halloween
was going
candy
to.
and this brownie is completely different. I would
I know.
absolutely not recommend this with Halloween candy. First of all, second-rate to shitty chocolate, no. Not pair this with that at all.
I'm not
And
a fan
then
of
just
good
sugar
candy.
on top of sugar on top of sugar, no. This is a super sophisticated pork. God, Grady. Why would you even try to put that in someone's brain that you can have some nasty piece of chocolate and enjoy it with this wine?
Well, it would definitely elevate the chocolate.
It would your tongue's ruined with it. $3.50 5-pound candy is not what you're going to pair with this. No, don't do it. Don't bother. Don't bother ruining your friend's palate. Don't bother ruining my wine. Thank you for not having my Poco Dolce with your $3 candy.
If all those kids had not eaten all my Mr.
The kids
Bars,
don't know about Poco Dolce. They don't know about it. They don't know about sophisticated candy.
Well, they were gonna.
They just want
I was going to serve a little
high
a little
fructose
shot.
corn syrup, not a pairing. Not a pairing.
Well,
Great.
it's just a good thing all the candy was gone.
My heart is gonna come back. I'm sure that I'm not gonna die on TV. I'm feeling better now.
Oh, good.
Don't pair this wine with CVS candy. High fructose corn
That's
syrup
great.
is not in my mind while I'm pairing this.
Move on. What else do we have going on?
And Danny's like, move on.
Move on.
I'm pretty much stuck on this. I'm pretty much stuck. If you invite me to your home and you throw out some CVS 45-pound candy,
But
for
what if I
$3,
chopped up the payday into little individual bites?
no, no,
That's right.
Brady. God. Okay,
It was a great Halloween anyway.
explosive
Totally not
You
explosive.
said it.
and Halloween candy pairings. I'm not involved in. Just not gonna go there. I'm just not gonna try to figure out what one of my wines is destroyed.
You
worse
don't throw
by it.
some candy corn into the skins just to kind of give us some
Oh,
excitement?
that's how I get the color.
That's how we
I
get it.
the color.
That's how we get the
Why
color.
are you
We'll put some-
telling everybody my deepest, darkest secrets? Stop it. Anna, we're getting really close to the end. Did anybody have any questions other than pairing Halloween candy with that wine? Because if you're doing that, we're probably not going to be friends anymore.
Oh, come on now.
No, not going to do it. Anna has one last thing
Along
to say.
Milky Ways.
Oh, actually, Anna, there's a couple of things that you were wanting to talk about too, besides Halloween candy and my pairings.
Well, first of all, Stacia Sinansky says, sometimes
6
in
p.m.
Milky Way
Thanks, Stacia.
It was just my opinion. man.
Just to plant the seed, holidays are right around the corner, obviously. Give the gift of Mercury Wine Club to those people that have everything but love great wine. It's
A great gift. No one.
never returns it.
No.
And don't forget, if you'd like to ship wine to your holidays local, you can go there.
Wow.
Thank you, Anna.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. So, Stacia, what are we talking? We'll figure out the Milky Way pair.
We'll figure something good.
I would consider Milky Way a little higher quality.
Yeah,
than
sure.
those.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe do some Kinder eggs or something.
Oh. No, we're not. No, we're not going to do it. But hey, my friends, this has been absolutely fantastic. We've got so many new friends. Hopefully, some of our friends from Florida.
I hope they
checked
tuned in tonight.
Hopefully,
Crazy
some of
Floridians.
our new friends from Arizona checked in tonight because we did some great things for our friends. We were there.
Yep.
And then the very next weekend, they had a big party, and we shipped them off a bunch of our
A bunch
Mercury
of fun
wine,
wine.
and we got a great response back from that.
It was a good time.
Mercury wine's fantastic. You know it. Send it to your friends. I would appreciate it. It super helps us out. And don't be stingy and keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends.
Just keep it all to yourself.
Or keep it all to yourself and drink twice as much.
That's right. Drink twice
for
as
the
much.
amount of friends that you would introduce it to, so that you can be.
Well, here's the thing. Fine wine doesn't destroy your liver like those cheap things do.
Oh, great!
I'm certain I can plot a study.
There's
Right
a
now.
study. Oh,
I can just whip it right out and show you.
don't do either of those things. We're gonna just go ahead and pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, my friends, I don't know. We're doing one more before Christmas.
December 10th. The 10th.
Hannah, are we doing the 10th?
No, we're in Arizona on the 10th.
Yeah, I'm in.
No,
Yeah,
I
well,
think
Grady.
we're gonna do it from
Again,
Arizona.
don't listen to Grady.
I know
High
it's
fructose
somewhere
corn
in
syrup.
Not the 10th.
No, we're not doing a what?
there. I'm certain it's in December.
Anna
What
has
is it,
one
Anna?
last thing
Anna,
to
what
say.
is it really?
We decided to do it December 2nd.
There we go.
Because of the Arizona.
Because we're going to Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Because we're going to Arizona, we're gonna be raising a lot of money for those folks in Arizona, for the children, of course.
Is it
so
muscular dystrophy
It
you're
is for
doing?
muscular dystrophy.
Nice.
Absolutely. We're gonna be doing that, but what we're gonna be doing is having one of these fancy tastings.
Mm-hmm.
December what, Grady?
Second?
Exactly.
Nice.
Now we have that down internally and on our counter. Anyway, my friends. Danny's just
Rocket.
going
I
to
was just going
rocket.
to take the rocket and go.
I thought Danny was
Fine.
going to come and get one more little bit of screen time, but no.
No.
Anyway, my friends, this has been absolutely fantastic.
God, it's so nice to see you guys.
Gosh darn it.
Thank you.
I just want you guys to entertain, have fun,
Make the best of it this year.
spend your time with family.
Yep.
And if your family's no fun, spend it with your friends.
Definitely.
Have a great time. Think about all the things you're thankful for. We're thankful for so many things.
So many things.
I
So
wish I
lucky.
was thankful for your tasting room. We don't have that exactly pinned down yet.
But,
But we're still doing everything in Guysville. We're still the kings of Guysville. We're going to have the best float Guysville's ever seen.
of course.
So I'm thankful for all my friends and family. They're going to come out and see me. And we're going to
that we keep doing all these fun things.
Danny, somebody turn us off. Quickly. Great.
Oh, hit the button. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Go over
Good night, kids.
The fire is so hot.
Let's see. Where's the stream is ending? There it is.
Bye.
Oh, look at the stream ending.
Oh.
Look how cute. Look at the little dogs running. It's so
There's
fun.
little dogs.